afternoon. It's an opportunity to visit some old friends here. We're going to go back to some drawings that we had in 242 and draw them again using Inventor. I think you'll find that Inventor brings some ease and some new options to drawing these projects. So here's the first one we're going to do. I know I'm missing some dimensions in this, so we'll have to figure them out as we go. But as I do, then I will update the drawing and put it in your file folder. So here we go. I'm going to go Project. And we're going to go New, Vault, Next, Week, 4, Exercise 1. Finish, OK, and apply, and done. I'm going to go up to New, and this is in English, so we're going to pick the English tab, go to Standard Part English, inches. Okay. One of the new things I want to show you is we're going to go up here to our browser, and we're going to go to the origin and open up the origin. Okay. And we're going to click on the different planes that you see here, and I need to go over here. We need to get into 3D so that you can see these a little bit better. There we go. And our sketch plane right now is, I believe, if we go out here and draw a circle, is on the XY plane. And that'll work for us, so I guess I'm just going to use that. For me, it would be easier if it was in the ZY plane, but we'll use the XY plane. I'm okay with that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go in and I'm going to go on right. I'm going to draw a line and RMI. Let's see which way we want to go. I guess we have to go in the front, excuse me. And draw a line. Okay. Draw a line, and I need to go 2.5. 2. Oh, I'm just having the hardest day. 2.5. And we want to be in a horizontal, which we are. And I want to come up here, and we want to type that as 2.8. Okay. And then the first thing we want to do is we want to dimension this and give this an angle. And as I'm looking at this, it doesn't have an angle, so I'm going to, well, I can't find it, so I'm just going to create one because it doesn't matter. It really, oops, I'm going to go 130. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to my line, and I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to go up 0.3. Okay. I'm going to go over to here, and escape that, and I'm going to go up in the line, and I'm going to go from here, and oops, zoom in here so I can get a little closer, get right on my endpoint. I want to verify that this is perpendicular, so I'm going to go up to my constraints and just pick that and go to there. And it is, so I'm good to go. Now one more line. I'm going to pick right here and go to right there. I'm going to go into 3D. And I'm going to extrude this. Finish sketch. Okay, I'm going to go to extrude. We're going to pick something new this time. We're not going to go from one side or the other like we have in the previous projects, but we're going to go from the middle. And I'm going to use the middle, so we're going to use our sketch plane and keep it in the middle. I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to go 0.3. I'm going to go Okay. Then I'm going to go back to my front. I'm going to go to View. I'm going to go to Visual Styles and go to Wireframe. Go back to Model. Right-click, New Sketch. Okay. And just for the fun of it, I am going to pick our, go right-click and pick Visibility for our plane, so you can see what's going on here. I want you to see that this plane is on, and I want to, that's the one we're using, and I want you to see in a few minutes where things show up on that plane. Okay, so go back to Model, and I'm going to go right-click, Finish Sketch, and I'm going to go New Sketch. I'm going to pick this right here. Okay, so this is our second sketch. Okay, I'm going to go to something new we haven't used very much of, which is Project Geometry. I'm going to pick that, and I'm going to pick these 3 pieces of geometry right there. Then I'm going to draw a line from this point to this point, and then if I do this correctly, I might be able to get it to line up for me. And even if I can't, it's okay. I just want it to be parallel. Okay. And then I'm going to come up here and pick that point there. Escape. I'm going to go to my parallel constraints. Pick this line here and this line here. Notice it just paralleled it right up, and we can just double check to make sure everything is okay. I'm going to go into my ortho view there. You can now see that what I drew and what I projected is right on the plane that we built our first extrusion from. So now I need to extrude this second part. I'm going to go right click, done, right click, finish sketch. Come in here, my extrusion, pick that extrusion. Again, I'm going to use the both from center both ways. And I'm going to go 5, and there is my project. I'm going to swing it around here so you can see it. Go back into View, go to Visual Styles, and go to Shaded. There is my project. I'm going to go here and right-click on my plane, and I'm going to turn off the visibility so that you can get a good indication what this looks like. So in this case, rather than trying to find this center point, I just defined the center point to begin with and did my extrusion both ways. Okay. Now let's do our holes. I'm going to do our new hole, our holes in the new way that I want you to start doing these, and that's going to be right-click, New Sketch. Okay. Pick that point there. I'm going to go up here to the center point right there in the draw. I'm going to pick a point. And if I come over here and find the midpoint, possibly, there it is right there, and I think that's about where I want to be, I'm going to come off here and go like that, and go like that, okay? And then I'm going to dimension these, and I'm going to 0.75. Dimension again, and I'm just going to go from in to here, and I'm going to go to 1, and for fun I'm going to dimension this. I think it's going to tell me that it already has that dimension. Oh, wow, 1.175, and I think what I had was 1.15. Let's see if I can get that. 1.15. There they are. Okay. And I'm going to go right-click, Done. Right-click, Finish Sketch. Right-click, New Sketch. Pick this over here. Go to my center points again. I'm going to try and steal some of the geometry from the other side over there. Okay. Let's see how we do here. And I'm going to double-click on this here and get that geometry, which is 10, and this geometry, which is 9, and this geometry, which is 11. So 9, 10, and 11. So I'm going to go over here, go from here to here, and go D10. I'm going to go from here to here, 9, and I'm going to go from here to here and go D11, tying both sides together. So if I change one, I can change the other easily. Okay, I'm going to right click, done, finish sketch. Now I'm going to go up to hole, okay, and it's going to pick the 4 center points that I've chosen, and I'm going to make my hole go through. In fact, I'm going to change it from the original, and I'm going to give it a chamfer. So it's going to be 1/4 inch hole. We have a 82-degree chamfer and 3.75 opening at the top, and distance is through all, and centers, pick, pick, pick. Okay, and holes. Excuse me, hole. And there they are. Same thing again. There we go. And okay. And there are our countersunk holes. Okay. Now we're going to do it one more time. Right click, new sketch, pick this face here. Go with our center point here. Come off the midpoint and come down. And I'm going to try and pick midpoints in both places. And I don't think it'll let me. It did. It let me pick that plane over there. That's interesting. Let's see what happens now. See if I can dimension this. Okay. From here to here. And 1.75. I'm going to call that okay. And that was D29. So then I'm going to go dimension from there to there. Oops. Didn't catch that side. D29. Okay. And I'm going to go dimension here. Pick this and pick this edge here. And go 1.5. And that was D31. So when I dimension this, go from here, here. I'm going to go D31. Okay. So now if I come back to here and I change this to 1.3, the other one changed also. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm going to go done, right click, finish sketch. I'm going to go pick holes. Okay. I have these now, and this time I want to make this quite a bit larger, so I'm going to increase the diameter to 0.5. And maybe even 0.625. 0.625, okay. And my depth is 0.3, okay. And I can give this a countersink if I want. And 1, okay, and I'm going to go 0.15, so halfway through, okay, and I'm going to go okay, and there we go. So there is our modified little project from our old one, and I'll be giving you a drawing to do that too, okay. And there we go. And stop.